Go and learn what this means. I desire compassion and not sacrifice, for I did not come to call the righteous, but sinners. Matthew 9:13. I'm going to share briefly on this memory verse. So I desire compassion. In some other translation, it says, I desire mercy more than sacrifice. And Jesus quoted this particular verse from Hosea 6:6 when Pharisees questioned disciples by saying, why is your teacher eating with the tax collectors and sinners? And other time when disciples picked the heads of grains and ate them on a Sabbath. And also then Pharisees complained to Jesus that why are they breaking the law on Sabbath? And also Jesus said, that is the time Jesus said, but if you had known what this means, I desire compassion or mercy, not as sacrifice, ye would not have condemned the innocent. And this verse tells me that the Lord wants me to show mercy to others than what I could offer to him as a sacrifice, because he is more concerned about sinners and he wants them to repent. And also he wants me to not to condemn anyone out of mercy as the Lord did. And Jesus never condemned anyone. And one example is that the tax collectors and sinners felt so comfortable to hang out with Jesus. And what this verse really spoke to me is that to examine my heart and my attitude toward people who do not know the Lord, and people who are living in sin, and also brothers and sisters who are struggling with sin, not so wholehearted. So what the Lord spoke to me is that I should be merciful in all my dealings with others rather than being judgmental. And I should never forget the fact that how many times the Lord has been merciful to me when I fell into sin, various sins in my thoughts, my motives and actions. And the Lord, being full of compassion, he gave the command, be merciful just as your Father is merciful, Luke 6:36. And if I'm not merciful, then his word says, for judgment will be merciless to one who has shown no mercy. Mercy triumphs over judgment, and which is written in James 2:13. And also if you look at the parable of the lost son, the older son was not happy when his brother came back, and he repented, he came back, and he could not show mercy. And he missed out on being part of Father's joy. And if I'm not merciful, I could miss out sharing in the joy of the Father. And may the Lord help us to be merciful. Amen. And also, let's review next week's memory verse also. Can we bring up? So this is one of my favorite verses in the Bible, Psalms 55:22. Psalms 55:22. Okay, let's read together. Cast your burden upon the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never allow the righteous to be shaken.